So then they then ask me, like, it must be horrible dating these emasculated men
with
of New
their
York
pronouns.
and they kept talking about, like, emasculated men, like, you know, and the Democratic Party is so emasculating, and liberal men are so feminine, and, like, you need a real man.
Why is this a trend? I've noticed that especially conservative men who voted for President Donald Trump, they seem to think there is no such thing as a masculine liberal man.
Hi there. Are you a liberal male? Do you feel the compelling urge to bitch about others that have more testosterone than you? Do you feel that your testicles have shrunk up so much that they actually cause you physical pain? When you're at the urinal, do you think more about the guy's unit next to you than the graffiti on the wall? You could be suffering from liberal limp-ck-ism. It's recently been diagnosed that those men, liberal men, with low testosterone suffer from liberal limp-ck-ism.
Why are Trump supporters ... more likely to lift?
Yeah, let me see where you're at. Say, hey!
When liberals say masculinity is toxic ... but ask me to open their pickle jar. Getting jacked because being right-wing without a physique is inherently cringe. I know plenty of liberal men that I've seen in my personal life who are very manly men. These are men that, like, very much care about their appearance and working out, invest in skincare products. No matter your gender, wear sunscreen. Just please take that tip. Wear sunscreen meant for your face and put it on your face and neck. And I will say Good Trouble had a very good response to this.
Big night, let's play we but the beat goes on and on and on and on.
Go! 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 Play the fight with, play it!
Thank you, Good Trouble, for that laugh.
We'll forget about what I've seen in my personal life and TikTokers and social media people. What about the men who are known for their masculinity? Celebrities that have the ultimate bodies that men strive for and the money that makes them a high-value man. Let's start with Captain America himself, Chris Evans, a man who has been on the cover of GQ magazine 6 times, was voted Sexiest Man Alive in 2022, and who has become a bit infamous for expressing his liberal views via X, formerly known as Twitter. More specifically, his criticism of President Donald Trump. You reckless moron. Do you have any idea what you're encouraging? You think a, quote, joke makes it okay? Zero societal awareness and understanding. Or what about this one? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this? What is the purpose of this? Was there no other vitriol you could spew to rile up your base and deepen this country's divide? You used this? Do you even understand the message you're sending? Where is your sense of human decency? And lastly, this one that is not directed at Donald Trump, but MAGA's biggest supporter, Kanye West. There's nothing more maddening than debating someone who doesn't know history, doesn't read books, frames their myopia as virtue. The level of unapologetic conjecture I've encountered lately isn't just frustrating, it's retrogressive, unprecedented, and absolutely terrifying. We no longer get these fun, interactive tweets since Donald Trump moved to True Social. But Chris Evans is not the only one of the Avengers or even key players of the MCU that are liberal. Look at Robert Downey Jr.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Avengers.
Hi.
Thanks
Hey,
for
Scarlett.
jumping on the call.
Whoa. I think you mean assembling. I said assembling.
Don, that's pretty good.
No, they thought it was funny.
Scarlett, it is our pleasure to come together and to get the vote out this election. Come on.
Yeah, how can we be of service?
Well, how about we start with what our voting plans are going to be, who we're going to bring to the polls with us, that sort of thing. Just to,
I think Kamala Harris needs a catchphrase.
Ooh, yes, definitely a catchphrase.
How about this? I'm just off the top of my head. I can do this all day.
Shut up.
I hate it.
Okay.
I mean, it's original, but
What about something punchier like,
Ooh, boom. You looking for this?
Iron Man 2, everybody loved it.
okay, again, I think we're just trying to get out the vote.
Kamala forever.
That's better.
Okay, how about I'm down with democracy? It's just clean, it's simple.
Okay, I like that.
It's hard to argue with that.
Kamala Harris down with democracy.
Oh, yeah. I'm Kamala Harris, and I say down with democracy.
I don't know if that sounds the way we want it to sound, though.
I think we just need, can we get some production though?
Jarvis?
My name's not Jarvis, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Down with democracy.
Side note, anyone that says Scarlett Johansson is mid, please go check your eyes.
Am down with democracy. Did I sound enough like her?
And it's not just the newer Hollywood players who hold liberal beliefs. True man among men, that is icon Robert De Niro, is also, shocker, a liberal man.
Today we have a kind of a weird, twisted president who thinks he's a gangster, who's not even a good gangster, because this is a guy that, you know, even gangsters like honor among thieves, you shake a hand, you have your word. That's all you have.
Yeah.
Is your word, and they have your word, and that's it. This guy is not the case.
Yeah.
I know there are many people who see these actors as part of, quote, liberal Hollywood. So, of course, it can be argued that they're being forced to pretend they are liberal to keep their career. But what about successful athletes? In September 2024, Athletes for Harris was launched with endorsements by 15 Pro Football Hall of Famers, including, but not limited to, Mel Blount, Emmitt Smith, Kellen Winslow, Andre Tippett, Alan Page, and again, much more. Those do not include the additional 50 HBCU football players who were called, quote unquote, legends in this article, but I'm not that familiar with American football players as a whole, let alone tell you if the masses would consider them worthy of such a title. But I do know that Magic Johnson is a name people have associated with the term legend for decades. He is the co-chair of Athletes for Harris. Just like football, I am not familiar enough with NBA players to know who's a legend and who's not outside of LeBron James. Please let me know if any straight man would disagree that LeBron James is peak masculinity, or is he someone that should be labeled an emasculated man? Truly, I would love to know. Because even someone who isn't familiar with the NBA, even I know that being a man who has 4 NBA championships, 21 NBA All-Star selections, 3 NBA All-Star Game MVPs, is the NBA's all-time leading scorer and has multiple NBA championships under his belt, as mentioned, not to mention is a 3-time Olympic gold medalist, is a real masculine man to me, and accompanies all of what men strive for: leadership, protection, strength, all that good stuff. LeBron James is a masculine man. And this masculine man is a well-known progressive political activist and liberal for many, many years. He supported Hillary Clinton in 2016, Beto O'Rourke during the 2018 Texas Senate race, even donning a Beto for Senate hat in photos, was for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in 2020, and Kamala Harris again when running with Tim Walz in 2024. He posted on social media, when I think about my kids and my family and how they will grow up, the choice is clear to me. Vote Kamala Harris. With all of that said, can someone tell me why this is a weird stereotype?